Rohan stared at his empty wallet. The crisp 500 rupee note from his monthly allowance, which felt like a fortune just last week, was gone. All that remained were a few crumpled receipts, one from the chat stall, another from the video game store. His dream of buying the new Blaze cricket bat, the one all his friends were talking about, felt miles away. The next day at the park, the sharp thwack of a cricket ball hitting a new Blaze bat echoed in the air. His friend was practicing his cover drive. "Come on, Rohan, let's see you bowl," his friend shouted. Rohan just sighed, kicking a loose pebble. How could he explain that his entire allowance had vanished on samosas and a game he'd already finished? That evening, his older cousin, Samir, came to visit. Samir was in college and always seemed to have things figured out. He noticed Rohan's long face. "What's up, champ? You look like you've been clean bowled by a googly," he said, ruffling Rohan's hair. Rohan spilled everything. The spent allowance, the expensive snacks, and the dream of the Blaze bat. Samir listened patiently. He didn't scold him. Instead, he smiled. "It sounds like you need a secret weapon," he said. "It's called a budget." Samir pulled out a small notebook and a pen. "A budget isn't a punishment," he explained, his voice kind. "It's a plan. It's you telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went." He drew 2 neat columns on the fresh page. Under the first column, Money In, they wrote Rohan's monthly allowance. The second column, Money Out, was more complicated. Samir helped Rohan divide it into needs, like his bus fare to tuition, and wants, like Vodopov with friends and video games. They created a new category under Money Out, Savings Goal, Blaze Bat. They calculated how much Rohan needed to set aside each week. It meant cutting back on some wants. Instead of buying chat every day, maybe just twice a week, Samir suggested. Rohan nodded, feeling a spark of determination. The next month was a challenge. When his friends decided to go for expensive milkshakes after school, Rohan had to say no. "I'm saving up," he said, a little nervously. It was tough, but he kept his goal in mind, carefully writing down every rupee he spent in his little notebook. He started suggesting cheaper ways to have fun, like organizing a cricket match in their neighborhood gully. To his surprise, everyone loved it. He was tracking his savings, and the amount for the Blaze bat was growing steadily. He felt a sense of control he'd never felt before. Finally, the day came. Rohan walked into the sports shop, his savings clutched tightly in his hand. He pointed to the gleaming red and gold Blaze bat. Walking out of the shop with the bat in his hands felt even better than he had imagined. It wasn't just a cricket bat. It was a trophy he had earned, 1 rupee at a time.